What's up, guys? Dcinemas here, bringing you another quick review. This time of the Flash episode 18, Flash versus Zoom, I believe it was called. I believe it was that. Now, give me a second just to confirm that. Versus Zoom is what it's called. This episode was ballin'. Okay. Okay. Where to start? Of course, if you know what happened in the last episode, we find out that Jay Garrick is Zoom. Or, in this case, it's really Hunter Zolomon. Which makes me wonder if Jay Garrick was ever really alive, or if Jay Garrick is the one in the mask. I'm actually, honestly, who I think is actually in the mask is not even Jay. It's gonna be Wally West. Because they kind of hinted at it. Because when, was it? I forgot who it was, Barry or the father. I forgot who, but someone mentioned Wally West's doppelganger. I believe it was Wally West's father. Actually, it was his father that mentioned. Like, I wonder how his doppelganger actually is. And I was like, Wally West in Earth 2 is gonna be the speedster. That would be interesting. Considering there's no Flash. The Flash apparently is Hunter Zolomon. There was never a Jay Garrick because so Hunter Zolomon had the helmet that his father had, gave it to him, and he held on to that ever since, I'll get into that afterwards, but he had the hat, and, I guess turned down into Jay Garrick's, hat, or whatever, that we all know and love, and, he pretended to be a hero to give everyone hope, just so he can take it away as Zoom. So, Jay Garrick was never a fucking thing, apparently. Really fucking interesting. So, what this episode was about, we start off with Zoom's backstory. We find out that his fucking father is a fucking psychopath. Apparently, he was a war hero, I'm guessing, and from what I've gotten. And well, the wife and him get into a fight, and the father basically grabs his son. He's like, "Watch, you need to watch this. Here's my helmet. I'm about to pop your mother." And fucking just straight up shot her. We didn't see the shot, of course, but we saw the way Zoom looked at it, and he was just like, oh, you know. So he ends up being orphaned. No one in his family wants him, so he ends up being put in an orphanage. And pushed to come to shove, he ended up being a fucking serial killer, killing 23 people. And the way he became Zoom was he went and fucking hell, he was going to be put into an electric chair. Sorry, I had a brain fart. He was going to be put into an electric chair, and as that was happening, the Harrison Wells, I forgot what it was called, the machine that blows up and gives everyone their powers. He was getting electrocuted, and that happened. He got hit by the wave, and Zoom. You know, the hand goes all like this and shit. He became Zoom, and yeah, man. Good backstory. I like how they explain that the way he was in two places at once was actually he had to go to, well, was it the past or the future? I forget. And tell one of his time selves, like a time remnant, kind of like what Reverse Flash used. He had to tell his other self and basically like say, hey, you need to do this and do this, you know, because I can't be in two places at once. And oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you at one point. You're gonna have to let me do that. So when we saw Jay walk up to the breach, there was a reason for that. We all thought, oh, Jay's too stupid. Why would he fucking stay in front of the breach like an asshole? Like, of course we knew he was gonna get killed. Because he knew. It's because he knew he was gonna get killed. It was all part of the plan. Which I actually like the way they wrote that. Because I feel like they knew, yeah, if we did this with Jay, everyone else would expect us for being stupid for writing him to do that in the episode. But in their faces, because we all had that plan. You know what I mean? It's like Jay Garrick knew he was gonna get killed, so he stayed in front of the breach so that he could get killed, and Zoom just took one of his future selves or whatever the fuck. I don't even know how the timeline worked when it came to this. Honestly, I'm lost there. But either way, there's two of them. He killed one of himself and killed himself. Fucking went. So now there's only Zoom. Okay, there was never a Jay Garrick. And, yeah, so his plan, which, by the way, the way he even comes back to Earth 1 is when we find out Cisco he does have power. He tries to unlock the breach, but he couldn't until Harrison Wells fixed those glasses that belong to Reverb, and which is Cisco's doppelganger, and fixed them up and gave them to Cisco, and he was able to manipulate the breach. Which, when that happened, you saw his hand glow for the first time and all that. I legit was like, ah! I was like, yes. Oh, that was fucking awesome. That was just awesome. This show is so well made. Like, it really blows Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow out of the water, and especially Supergirl. I don't even know what everyone sees in that one. But anyway, this is about Flash. So what else? So Cisco opens up the breach, and I guess Zoom can hear everything that Cisco does, because I'm guessing it's due to frequency, all that, because seeing how Cisco affects frequency, and that speedsters kind of affect frequency themselves in order to run so fast, and you know, if you're really pushing it to the science, you know, really going through all that, it kind of comes down to that. So I'm guessing that's how he's able to hear. I don't really know how or whatever, but whatever. So Zoom's able to hear Cisco doing his crap, and he's about to go, but then they close the breach, and it turns out because Cisco thinks he'll end up being Reverb if he starts using his powers. He's kind of afraid that if I unlock the breach and I kind of find out what my power is, I might turn into Darth Vader, which midi-chlorians. Why you brought that up, man? I thought we decided to leave Phantom Menace the fuck out of here when it came to its logic and the Force, okay? Come on, man. Come on, Cisco, you're better than that. Because he brought how he's like the Anakin Skywalker right now with the midi-chlorians and all that shit, and if I find out my powers, I'll become Darth Vader. And I'm just like, why use midi-chlorians, man? Oh, this episode was great. But of course, he has Barry, he has Caitlin, he has Harrison, he has, you know, everybody. They're all family, so that's what Barry convinced him with. Like, Reverb never had us. You have us. We got you. You had me. You know, we got each other, bro. We got it. Let's go open that breach. And so he convinces him to open the breach. And of course, everyone has a plan to deal with Zoom, which actually they find out is Hunter Zolomon. They don't believe it's Jake Garrick anymore. They know it's Hunter Zolomon, especially after the confirmation from Harrison Wells saying, yeah, Hunter Zolomon's some fucking psycho in my Earth. You're fucking with a psychopath. So they find out who he is and what his background is. So they find out about his parents and all that kind of crap. So they kind of use that as part of the plan to defeat Zoom. Defeat. It's like, you would think by this point Flash would learn, like, hey, I shouldn't underestimate my opponents every time. Like, I got you locked up. I'm going to talk to you. You know, I'm going to talk to you, and you're going to give me some menacing response, and I'm not going to even think about stopping you. You can just knock that fucking lock off your leg and run off. Shit, should have thought about that, huh? It's like, I knew, man, but still. Well, you would think he would learn, but I think he learned now. He learned now. So, what ends up happening after Zoom gets released, you know, after he releases himself, he goes after Wally, who now lives with Barry's father. Oh, not Barry's father, but, you know, Wally's father. It's getting so confusing now. Because we got two daddies in the mix. So Wally West moves into the house, which his father offered to have him live there and all that kind of stuff. So with that, Zoom went out, looked for somebody he can grab, and I guess that was Wally West. And his rules were your speed for Wally. So what choice does Flash have other than to give up his speed? And so that's what happens. He has Cisco go and you know, basically vibe and confirm to Zoom, hey, because I guess he can hear him too when Cisco's vibing in the room he's in and tries to talk to Zoom. He can talk to Zoom, I guess. Cisco's powers are very interesting. I don't know how they work. I don't know how they work completely, but I'm looking forward to seeing more. So Zoom knows, and he's like, okay, I got Wally. Boom, let's go. Let's do this. Make the trade. Give me your speed. I'll give you Wally. Here's the bitch. Give me your speed. Which, the reason why I think the one in the mask is Wally is because when Wally first gets there, again, the guy in the mask is trying to bump on the glass and talk to Wally. And this time he was kind of banging his head. He's like, no. I'm there. I'm willing to bet if I had the money, the one in the mask is Wally West from there. Because who else could it possibly be? Unless it is the legit Jay Garrick, which, by the way, Flash asked Zoom during the time they were going to trade the speed and stuff, who's the guy in the Iron Mask? And Zoom is just like, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'm wondering who the fuck it is, man. Just fucking tell me. Stop toying with me, man. Stop fucking toying with me, okay? Don't fucking do it, man. Don't play with my emotions. So I think it's probably Wally West. You know, so who knows? Who knows? It'd be one way to have Wally West be a speedster without actually making our Wally West the speedster of the show. It's one way to, you know, have a nod at the speedster Wally West. Who knows? But yeah, shit. So what happens is Flash actually does it. He transfers all his speed force into the vial that we knew of earlier, and he becomes a normal human. He's running on that treadmill, and he's getting slower and slower and slower, and eventually falls and collapses, and immediately Zoom just grabs that fucking thing, sticks the needle in his arm, and the speed force all running through him. Is kind of looked weird. He was like, ah, you know, like a fucking monster and shit. You know, forces all around him and shit. And he goes and chokes the shit out of Flash. Which then Caitlyn's like, dude, you know, if anything you said to me was real, if you had any kind of connection to me at all, you would let him go. If there's any more humanity in you, let him go for my sake. And he does. And I think this kind of pissed off Zoom, because he's like, you're right, I do care about you. You gotta die. I think that's what he thought. So the way this episode ends is after he lets Flash go, he grabs Caitlyn's ass and runs. And that's the fucking end of the episode. And so, yeah, I'm like here thinking, oh shit, he's gonna kill Caitlyn, because that's a weakness for him. If that's the case, because he was just talking about family as a weakness, he cares about Caitlyn in some aspects. So it's like, nah, I can't have you. I can't have this. I'm a psychopath. I'm a serial killer. I can't have this. Bad for my reputation. So yeah, that's how the episode ends, and it's nuts. Only thing about the episode is like, hey, I know the Flash is gonna get his speed back. Somehow, some way, he gonna do it. All I want to know is, when does Supergirl crossover come into play here? Because Flash went into Supergirl's area with the tachyon device, and then he doesn't even have it anymore in this episode. Like, he has it in this episode for like a bit. And I'm guessing when he's going so fast, he disappears and then all of a sudden comes back into the Starlab's office. It happened so fast that I don't know if he teleported to Supergirl's place and then teleported back. They really skim over this. They never bring up Supergirl at all. So I wonder when that takes place, if even at all. But I believe it had something to do with this episode in the very beginning when he's first testing out his power. Because I think he kind of disappeared for a second and then all of a sudden reappeared in Starlabs. So I think that's their hint at what happened. But yeah. So I know he's gonna get his speed back at some point. I mean, come on, the show's called The fucking Flash, you know? So, come on, that's pretty obvious. So that's the only kind of downside. It's not even a downside, really, but it's just, yeah, we know he's gonna get his power back, so I'm not worried about that. I'm hooked, dude. I want to know who the fuck's in the mask. I want Zoom to get his ass kicked. Which, by the way, Flash is as fast, if not faster, than Zoom now. Just so you know. Because of the tachyon device and all that. So, he has improved. But now, since he lost his power because he gave it to Zoom, Zoom is now fucking extraordinarily fast. So, yeah. Shit, what else can I say? I told you the whole entire episode. This had a lot going in it. But it wasn't just awesome because of the awesome parts. Like, there was some action here and there where they're being, like, where Flash is running away from Zoom or trying to get him to follow him and all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of good moments here between the actual characters talking. Like, actually good development. And there's one reason why this episode really stuck out to me, especially in the beginning, because the beginning's where most of the development actually lies. But not bad. A very good comeback episode. Cannot wait for next week. Don't take no more fucking breaks. You finish this goddamn season in the next couple of episodes. I'm sick of this shit with the breaks. Don't hurt my emotions, man. I can have this. I cannot have this, man. I cannot have this. But yeah, great episode. Shit, if I had to rate it, which I don't rate things anymore, I would probably say a good 9.5 out of 10. I had no fucking problems almost with this episode, besides the fact that I know Flash is gonna get his powers back. I had no problems with this. It was a good episode. Really great, actually. What did you guys think about it? It's like, Flash is the best thing out there right now. Arrow bores me to some extent. Supergirl just plain sucks to me. Legends of Tomorrow, I'm just like, hey man, come on, let's kill the dude already. Let's kill Vandal Savage and push forward with the Hawk storyline, Hawk Girl storyline. Please, no more dragon. Let's move. Flash, I always have fun with to some extent. Even the filler episodes are not bad to me. I don't know, man. Flash is just fucking great to me right now. I really appreciate his kindness in not fucking me in the ass. In not fucking me in the ass. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. What did you guys think of it? Because seriously, I would like to know your opinions on it. I thought it was fantastic. I do not hate this episode whatsoever. What a twist. Because here I kept thinking Jay, that the body he had was Jay. And I think a lot of people thought that. I didn't think he was dead. But apparently he is, and it was never Jay to begin with. I wonder if the Jay even exists. Jay probably doesn't exist. Wait, but what the fuck? If he does, how the hell did Zoom make it so that his speed was not blue while running? Was it because he was slowing himself down on purpose? But if that's the case, if Flash is faster than Zoom now, why isn't Flash's thunder blue as well? Because even Barry said in this episode, the faster a speedster goes, his lightning turns blue, basically. Huh. Is that a plot hole? Is that a plot hole? No, I would like you guys to answer that. Is that a plot hole or not? I think I don't even know. I have no idea. That's actually quite confusing. I don't even know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. What did you guys think? Please let me know if that was a plot hole or not. I will see you guys next time. Peace.